Well, good morning, everyone. This is Mr. Lopez wishing you a happy Wednesday. We are the middle of the week. We have our live sessions this morning, and I hope you are doing well. Let's look at our 14.6, our daily task assessment, and our homework and practice review. Let me just say this real quick before I start. I am very proud of each and every one of you. You have been doing an amazing job with those online quizzes. I have been updating those on RenWeb. And if you go and check, there's hundreds across the board. It's very rare that I see anything below an 85, to say the least. So keep doing the good, keep doing great work. Keep doing the best you can, and keep moving forward. We're moving along on this workbook, and I think we're being very successful. And I know that we're going to continue to be successful. So good job. Give yourselves a round of applause. You're doing great. So keep it up. We're looking at the patterns here. Okay. We're looking at the patterns here for 14.6. And let's take a look and see how we did here. So we're looking at tables that they give us and then going by rows. And then remember going by columns. The pattern must be true for all of them, for all the columns. So let's look. Greg has orchids growing in his garden. Each orchid has 6 blooms. Okay. Which of the following describes a pattern? So we're looking at the patterns. Okay. So we're looking at 1, 6, 2, 12, 3. Okay. So it looks like the pattern is going through the row. So what are they doing here? Oh, they're adding 6. Here they're adding 6. Adding 6, adding 6. And take a look at your answers here. Add by 5, multiply by the 5. Those are the same. Multiply by 2. Now multiply by 2 is the common error. Because you look at this one, and you say, oh yeah, 2 times 6, oh yes, that's 12. But when you go to 3 here, 3 and 6, that's multiplying by 3, okay? So the pattern's not true they're not all multiplying by 2. If that were the case, then this one would be 6, this one would be 8, and this one would be 10, if this was true. Okay, let's go to the next one. A chef uses eggs to make omelets, as shown in the table at the right. Okay, 1 omelet equals 3 eggs, 2 omelets, 6 eggs. Okay, so now we see a pattern going through the rows and through the columns. Okay, which statement below is true? The chef uses 2 eggs to make 6 omelets. Well, 6 omelets would be right here. And there's no way it could be 6 because 2 is not even here. The chef uses 12 eggs to make 3 omelets. Well, 12 eggs? No, that's 4. The chef uses 9 eggs to make 3 omelets. That's true right here. The chef uses 4 eggs to make 12. The chef uses 4 eggs to make 12. The common error is this right here. If you don't read it carefully, you're going to say, well, but that's true. But no, it's 4 omelets uses 12 eggs. Okay, so be very careful with that. They trick you, and if you go too fast, it may catch some of you. The next one, a group of students and adults are going on a field trip in vans. In each van, there will be 8 students and 2 adults. Okay, how many people will be in 4 vans? So 8 students, 2 adults. We got to figure out how many people are in total. So 8 plus 2 is 10, and then you multiply that by 4, and that's your answer here. The key is adding the 2 adults and the 8 students. Now, if they were to ask students, the question would have been different. Then that's a different operation. But since they include people, so adults and people and students are included. Okay. Okay, hello, Tulene. Hello, Hala, Wave. Wave, Hala, Malak, good morning. Good morning, Safina. Good morning, Ozala, Raneem. Wave, Raneem, how are you? Good. That's good to hear, Raneem. Zakaria, are you doing okay? Okay, very good. Good morning, Zane. How are things going? Good. So that's good to hear. Rosala, how are you? Well, I'm happy to hear that. Yasmin, how are you doing, Yasmin? Well, I'm good to hear. That's good to hear. Keep doing your best. Nura, how are you? That's very good to hear, Nora. I'm happy to hear that. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. All of you are. Well, let's keep moving. Hopefully, I called on everyone. I should make a list when I do that. All right, let's go. Let's keep moving. Which of the following describes a pattern on the table? So we'll look at the pattern here. One lifeguard can watch 10 swimmers. Two lifeguards, 20. Three, 30. Okay, I see the pattern going through the column and through the row. Okay, if you look at the column, okay, so if there's two, 2 times 10 is 20, 3 times 10 is 30, 4 times 10 is 40, 5 times 10 is 50. Okay, so look at these answers: 9, 9, 9. They do that. Multiply by 10. Multiply by 10. Okay, that should have been easy to see. Good job. Okay, let's take a look at the next one and see how you did. And so if we take a look at this one, okay, we're looking at 2, 8, 3, 12, 4, 16. So what are they doing? They're adding 4 wheels for each wagon. Or multiply the number of wagons by 4. See, 4 times, multiply the number of wagons, by 4. And you take a look at this one. 6 times 4 is 24. 5 times 4 is 20. 4 times 4 is 16. Okay. Or they're adding 4 wheels. The next one, if you look at the pattern, 3 times 5, 4 times 5, 5 times 5. I'm looking at the column. 6 times 5, or multiplying by 5, or they are adding 5 riders. The key is add 5 riders, or multiply the number of cars by 5. So remember, you have to have both. The same thing here. So it looks like they're multiplying by 3, right? Multiplying by 3. Multiplying the number of tricycles by 3. Or they're adding the number of wheels, adding 3 wheels for each tricycle. So notice you have to have both, the adding and the multiplying. And the next one, so it looks like the column is multiplying by 6, multiplying the number of vans by 6, or adding 6 riders for each van, adding 6 riders for each van. Okay, so we take a look at the next ones. How many students choose vanilla as their favorite flavor? The key here is looking at this. Sometimes we forget to look at that. Okay, there's 5. Each happy face is 5. The most common error here, so you look at vanilla, it will be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The most common error would be 6 if you just count smiley faces, but you have to multiply that by 5, and that's how you get the 30 there. Okay, so the next one, just do the steps. 2 more students voted for strawberry. Okay, now how many students chose strawberry as their favorite? So strawberry, multiply by 5, 5, 10, 15, and then plus 2 more, that's 17. How many more students need to vote for chocolate to tie for votes with vanilla? So let's look at chocolate. Chocolate has 5, 10, 15, 20. So you need to do another one, 5, 10. 10 to be even, equal. Okay, that was easy. You're doing a great job. And let me go to my roster here. All right, so let's try it. So I'm going to the end of the classroom. I'm looking at Raneem. Good morning. Oh, Dalal. Good morning. Raneem. Malak. Then I jump to the corner. Go across this Dalal. Nuda. Yasmin, Tulene, Hala, Zane, Rosala. Keep going. Who am I missing? Safina. It was Safina. I was missing Safina. Hello, Safina. How are you? That's good to hear. I'm very happy. You're doing a great job. So keep it up. Keep it up. You all are doing an amazing job. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. And I made a comment yesterday about how well you did, or how well you've been doing. We had a meeting yesterday with the board members and all the staff members and the principal, the school board members. And when they asked me to comment, my biggest compliment was about you and your parents on how well everyone's doing. So keep doing what you're doing, and we will get through this. So again, we're looking at the patterns here. So Meg puts 5 tails on one kite. How many tails does she need for 5? So we fill out the pattern. Okay, so we're multiplying by 5. So what goes here? Okay, so multiply that by 5, and that's 25. Sean puts 3 dimes in her bank. Each day, how many dimes will she have on day 4? So what are they doing here? Okay, so notice they're adding 3. They're adding 3. They're adding 3, and this one will be 12. Okay, good. So the next one. Okay, we're looking at the pattern. So is there a pattern here? Okay, they're multiplying by 6 here, but we don't have that one here. So we have to go across the rows, and they're adding by 6. The next one, okay, what is it? Multiplying by 4, right? They don't have that one here, and then so we look at the row, and that's adding by 4. Okay, Isaac uses four red beads and three blue beads to make a belt. How many beads will Isaac use to make 4 belts? So what do we do? What's the key here? Yasmin? Yes, we have to add the number of beads. So that's 7, and then we'll multiply that by 4. That's 28. Good job, Yasmin. Sapina, how are you? Good, Sapina. Talene, good. I like. Yes, thumbs up, thumbs up. Yep, excellent. Corey uses 5 yellow tiles and 4 green tiles. You should already see the pattern there. I like. Did you see it? To make a design, how many tiles will she need to repeat the design 5 times? So again, we add number of tiles, and that's 9. And we'll multiply by the 9, the 5 that she will make, and that's 45. Well, that concludes reviewing your daily task assessment and your homework. I hope everyone's doing well. We do have our meeting this morning. So until then, this is Mr. Lopez signing off, and I hope to see you today. Keep in mind, if you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. Thank you again. Say wave goodbye. Thank you.